Morning, everybody. Welcome to your stretch class this morning. We are going to be using a chair today, so have one handy, and we'll be starting in just a minute or two. It's actually 9 o'clock, so we can get started now. So let's just begin by centering our breath and our attention to the room that we're in right now. And it's just a really nice way to start our stretch this morning. So let's just start with our feet hip width apart and rocking side to side on your feet and just feeling your feet against the floor, and then eventually just coming to steady with your feet firmly planted into the carpet or wherever you are today. And then let's just begin to rock forward and back. So again, we just want to get that nice firm base for starting our practice today. So just rocking back and forth, find that nice spot for your feet, and then eventually land on those feet so all four corners of your feet are firmly planted, and again hip width apart. So let's just start by rolling our shoulders back, and then the next time you roll them back, let the shoulder blades just melt down your back, lengthening the spine nice and tall, lengthening through the neck. Bring your chin down to a nice relaxed position in your head, bringing the palms forward, and then just gently close your eyes and begin to recognize your breath. Notice the fall and rise of your chest and your belly. Not trying to change your breath in any way, just noticing it. And as you bring your awareness into the room, it's sometimes hard not to listen to the things that are going on around you. So you may hear other people walking around in your home if you're at home, or you may hear activities in your office or in the plant, wherever you are this morning. Recognize them, hear them, and then just let them float away as you come back to your breath. And on the next inhale, let's take a nice deep, deep breath in, breathing into the belly, breathing into the chest, and then opening the mouth and releasing it. And one more deep breath in, fill the belly, fill the chest, filling everything up. Open the mouth and let it all out. And just coming back to your breath. And on the next inhale, let's raise the arms up overhead, bringing the palms together and then lowering the palms to your chest. One more time, raising the arms up and then lowering the arms to the chest. And now we're connecting the breath to the movement, warming up the shoulders, getting up and exhaling, heart center. A couple more, inhaling up and exhale to heart center. And on this last one, inhale up, keep the arms up overhead, and let's take the right hand into the left. Inhaling, reach up with the right hand, and exhaling over to the side. Opening up the side body, really feeling that nice stretch in through there. This is one of my favorite stretches before I golf. Just really opens everything up. Breathe into that empty space. When you breathe in, feel your breath go and fill in your rib cage, and you tend to breathe breathe into the front of our body and we don't breathe into the other areas of our body on a regular basis. Inhaling, come back up to standing tall. And this time, take the left hand into the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, leaning over. So again, breathing into that open space, breathing into the side body. Really feeling your breath fill up those areas. And then coming back to center. And then lowering the arms. Let's just lower all the way down, bending at the hip. We're going to fall forward. You can bend the knees slightly and just let everything hang. And feel a nice stretch in through the lower back. And inhaling, bring the hands up just onto your shins, straighten your back, lift your heart, so opening up the chest a little bit here. And then exhaling, lower back down all the way. And one more time, hands on the shins. On an inhale, open the chest. And exhaling all the way down again. And this time as you inhale, let's just bring the hands up to the thighs. We're going to do some cat-cows here. We're going to warm up the spine. So if you need to go a little bit wider, depending on your stability this morning, you can go ahead and widen the legs. So with a flat back, we're going to begin with an inhale and a cow. So inhaling, lower the belly, lift the chest and raise the head. And exhaling, lower the head, bring the belly button up and round the back. And one more time, we're going to inhale into a cow. And exhaling into the cat. And do a few more on your own. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. And on your next exhale, as you round up, just flatten your back, let your hands go, fall forward one more time. And then roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders back and forward. And bring them up to your ears and push them down. And one more time, up to the ears. And I always say when you find yourself sitting at your desk like this, push them down, because we tend to hunch our shoulders up to our ears when we're sitting working away all day. And just relax. So let's do a few head rolls here. So we're just going to look over to the left. And bring the chin across the chest. Look over your right shoulder. Coming to center with your chin resting on your chest. And then lift your head looking up. And then look down. Looking up. And looking down. And then come back to neutral. And this time we're going to tilt our left ear to our left shoulder. We have fuzzy doggy here. And lift that other arm out. And then bringing it back, we're going to do the right side now. Sorry for that interruption. Right ear to right shoulder. And then bringing that arm out. Sorry, the opposite arm out. See, she's messed me all up. And then coming back to center. Let's just grab the chair. So taking a seat in your chair towards the end of the chair. Feet are going to be flat. And we're going to begin by bringing the right leg up over the left into a figure 4. So when you bring this right leg up, cross your left, and let's just rotate that left ankle in one direction. And then rotate it back the opposite way. And land that foot in a nice flexed position. Push down a little bit on the right side here. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. You're lengthening the spine, you're lengthening your neck, sitting nice and tall here. And then begin to just lean forward from the hip, keeping the chest up. You don't want to hunch over, you're keeping your chest up and coming forward till you feel that nice stretch in all through the back of your glutes. Really nice stretch. You feel it up through the leg on your right side. Love this stretch. And then inhaling. Come on back up. Let's lower that leg. So taking your left hand now onto your right thigh, and then your right hand's going to go behind you. Once again, make sure you're sitting nice and tall. Lengthening the spine, lengthening the neck. And then inhaling, just turn to the right. And once you've reached as far as you can, let your head go just that little bit further, looking over the shoulder. Hold it here. Your pose, not your breath. Keep breathing. And then release the head and release the body. Very good. Now let's take the left leg. We're going to do the opposite side. So bringing the left leg up. Once again, rotating the ankle in one direction. And then back. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining. And make sure you land with your foot in a flex position. And then push that leg down just a titch. And sitting up nice and tall, lengthening the spine, lengthening up through the neck. And then exhaling, coming forward. Make sure you keep your chest up. And just holding it there for a few minutes. Moments, not minutes. Breathing. And maybe on an exhale, just feeling yourself go that little bit further. And then inhaling, come back up all the way. So let's let that leg come down. I'm going to take the left hand now on the right thigh, and right hand on left thigh. Come on, lefts and rights backwards today, and left hand behind you. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhaling, rotating the whole torso over to the left. And once you've reached as far as you feel comfortable and you feel a nice stretch, continue the head, looking over the left shoulder. And just sitting here for a few breaths. And once again, maybe on that exhale, just feeling yourself go a little bit further. And then release the head and release the body, come to the front. And let's just windshield wiper the legs back and forth just for a moment. Loosening up the hips. And coming back to center, let's stand now. And we have just a moment left. So as we're standing, let's take our right leg and cross it over the left. Bring your right arm up and your left arm down. Reach your right arm up, your fingers up, and your left fingers down. Feeling a nice full body stretch here. And then release that and walk your hands down the front till you feel a nice stretch in through the left hamstring and your calf. And hold it here for a moment. And walking back up. Release the legs. We'll do the other side now. So left leg is going to cross right. Left hand's coming up and the right hand's down. And again, reaching opposite directions. Nice full body stretch. And then releasing those hands and walking down. Feeling the stretch this time in your right hamstring and your right calf. And walking back up. And think we're just about near done. So if you'll indulge me just for a minute, I was golfing yesterday, and I think this is really great for keyboarding as well. So let's just make sure we stretch out our forearms. We're going to bring the right hand up and down. And left hand up and down. And let's take the thumb now, wrap it inside the fist, and just bring the fist forward so you feel a pull in through the top. You don't want it to hurt. Just want to feel a little bit. I know when I first started doing this, I could hardly go very far, but now I'm doing okay. A little bit more each time. So don't push it. And then just rotate in one direction, rotate in the other, and give your hands a shake. Awesome. Okay, let's just take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Last time, in through the nose, bringing hands together, and then bringing your hands down to heart center or your chest or wherever you are comfortable here in front. And we'll just finish off by saying thanks for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed your stretch. And if there's any suggestions or comments, please go ahead and leave them. Would love to hear from you, and hope you have a fabulous day. Namaste, everybody. Let's hope for some rain. We need some rain. Take care.